Hey guys, BratBoy90 here. I've got the Astro A40, the brand new 2013 model. It's got some upgraded features and different changes. I guess I'd like to go over that with everyone. First of all, this is your MixAmp, and if it's plugged into a USB, it does not use a battery pack anymore, or if it ever did. It does do 7.1 surround sound, and you'll see your power button is lit up if it is powered. Press your power button, turns it on, everything turns red. So you notice power is on when it's red. And this is one of there are 4 audio settings, kind of just, they consider the one I'm in pro mode, and then as you go higher, it just seems like this is, let's go, bottom left we'll say is least bass, a little bit more bass, media mode, good amount of bass, and way too much bass. So I just leave it in pro mode, but maybe if I was watching a movie I'd go a little higher. It seems to really just only adjust bass, but I'm sure there's a little bit more to it. So far they are not releasing any sort of USB updates for this model quite yet. Not sure if they ever will either. Maybe that's just a wireless thing. You can enable and disable the 7.1 Dolby. Press it on, press it off. Red light goes on and off. And let's set this down. I'll turn it off for now. Some of the things it came with is a simple two-sided jack audio cable, and then you have your one that goes to the headset, a little bit bigger, and it has a in-channel mic mute, turns red. You'll see there's a little red sticker underneath. That is your mic mute. Set that down. Now this is something new and something I've really never seen before. Oh wait, not this. The audio cable is something I've never seen before. On the one side you've got your normal optical cable that goes into your PS3 or Xbox, or PC, normal clip-in. On the other side you've got this elongated peg, but it's still another optical. So on the one side, this side would go into the back of your system. I'm sure you all aren't idiots, you know where that is. And then this side goes into the OPT, plugs in, and that's your input for sound. Now, there are different audio abilities. You can put a regular, such as this, into the MP3, or you can put it into the stream mode. Stream mode would be used for, actually we're using it if we're watching a movie and we want to use our headsets. You could run it into the stream, for instance. The stream is a output, and if you had another one, you could run it into the MP3, which is an input into the headset. So this one just streams its audio right into the next one, and you could continue and continue and continue. Again, just like the old models, this is the cable. What they designed for was multi-linking if you're chatting with friends that are all in the same room and you want no lag in between. What you do is use this bottom right one, go in, and then grab your other one and use the far left one. You could use the other one, but works that way if you're linking multiple. And then you would be able to hear each other chatting. It should both be on. Unplug that. Some other features on the MixAmp: you have a headphone jack for the Xbox, and a controller, or the controller one for the Xbox. The headphone one is for your actual headphone. Like I was saying, it's this one. It's a little bit thicker. It seems, or it's longer. It's longer. It's got the third one for audio. So you plug it in there, and then plug your side that's a little bit shorter with the mute button into your headphone, which is located here. And you'll see on this side there are 4 rings. So plug that in all the way, and make sure it does go in all the way, or you'll really be missing something. And then your detachable mic, it just pops out. And actually you can swap sides on that Astros, which side you like your mic on. There's a simple magnet system that holds these tags, is what they're called, on, and you can see on either side there's a mic. So if you wanted, you can switch the side. I already did switch it to my right side. And then the mic just kind of clips in, and it does stay still quite nicely. And it does have a good bendable feature. I mean, it gets pretty bent if you needed to. And I just kind of flip it up. The headphones are actually rotatable, so you can kind of lay them on your chest flat, or you can turn them back the other way. and they do have a good amount of flexibility or height adjustment. That's good 2 inches there at least. And it is labeled right and left on the inside, just in case you don't remember. Set that down. So if you wanted to chat with friends, I found a little bit of an issue. I guess consider this my review if you want. Chatting is the only thing I'm kind of subpar on. Notice where my voice and game volume is. This is where you're going to need to run it all the time if you want to hear any of your friends in-game or if they're in the same room for some reason. I'm hoping they'll make an update for it because I can't hear any of my friends, and I've tried turning down game volume and turning up chat volume, and still I maybe can get it to be even, but there's definitely something missing in the audio chat. It's not high enough to start with. I was hoping I'd have to be always more towards the game side rather than always having to be towards the voice side of things. But anyways, usually when I'm over here, I can hear my friends, and then I can go as high as I'd like to get the game volume to be there, because it will always raise your chat volume with it, if that makes sense. Otherwise, it's really nice. The audio is really good in them. They come with really nice, this is like that really soft, nice rubber cords. It's really good quality. Everything is amazing. I'm astounded by the quality that Astro has provided. $250, it's a good price for what you get, actually. I have never heard such a good, full-sounding 7.1 simulated surround sound. Battlefield 3 sounded amazing. I was sitting in my basement and I thought my dryer was like shaking and like freaking out, but it was just an ATV behind me driving from the right side to the left side of me behind me, and I like took my headset off and went, oh, that was just the game. So the audio is just astounding. I've had Triton AX Pros, I've had the nicest of the Turtle Beaches. It doesn't even get close to what these things can do. It feels like there's a front to a rear and a left to a right, or a right to a left. Everything is there. And I will show you, if you look,
Alright, so you're going to want to be on your optical digital output, and you're going to want to have Dolby 5.1 enabled, and the linear PCMs are both just by default. You don't need DTS and you don't need AAC. Save these settings, and then I usually turn on my audio output multi, so the TV has audio also. You don't have to, but you can. Go into your accessory settings, and in your accessory settings you go to your audio device settings, and make sure, I don't have it plugged in right now, but usually Astro MixAmp Pro will be highlighted. Select it, and you're going to want to turn your mic volume all the way up to level 5.
People also have said to me that they can't hear me very well, and something the Astro I've noticed, it has a delay to kick in for when you start talking. There's a half a second of delay, and I guess this reason was for pro players when they are in a scenario where they have a bunch of fans or something and they start yelling, that's not picked up to their teammates. Their teammates can still focus on the task and not have to hear all the fans screaming in their own mics. But otherwise, I'd buy it again. I really would buy it again. The sound is astonishing, and I tried it on my PC. I listen to music just to listen to my Astro now. I plug in music and just sit there and listen, even while I'm watching TV. So, 10 out of 10 on these. You know, I'm going to adjust to an 8 out of 10, only because of the mic issue. It just always seems like I can't hear people. I've always got to have my MixAmp to voice, and then I've got to go adjust the audio. I feel like I should be more towards game than anything. So if you guys have any other questions, I guess I can answer them if you PM me. Otherwise, comment, rate, subscribe. It always helps me out. Thanks, guys.